So, Bonelab was announced a week before its release. I spit on my very real cup of coffee and immediately rushed to my wallet. Barely had enough, but luckily, the week prior, I sold some fans. Now, alright, here's a little trick, guys. What you gotta do is you gotta go on Craigslist and just buy a ton of free ones, okay? I mean, obviously there's shipping and stuff like that, but yeah, whatever. And then what you do, okay? It's really simple. You just sell them. I mean, I didn't get much for it, but it was free, so I don't know. Fast forward a week, and the literal second the game came out, I had bought in the game. I then proceeded to play the entire campaign the entire day and finished it with under 7 hours. I'm actually writing the script while listening to Don't Fence Me In right after I finish the game. If you know, you know. So, let's talk about Bonelab, shall we?
Give me land, lots of land, under starry skies above. Don't fence me in.
Bonelab is the next installment to the Boneworks franchise released by Stress Level Zero, or as I refer to them as, VR's savior. Now, I'm not going to be another overhyped god and talking about the game before it's even out. I feel like people saying Bonelab is the future of VR is kinda counterproductive. Seriously, before the game even came out, people were expecting this game to be a kickstart for VR. Although it very much will have a huge impact, I do feel like it's not going to have as much of a big effect as Half-Life Alyx did. Hear me out, okay? Half-Life was an original IP before the VR adaptation, and it took everyone by storm. Half-Life, that one, was innovative about the first-person shooter aspect, where anything could be happening at any given moment. And then you have the Half-Life 2 franchise, which was made even more popular because of its incredible detail and fast pace. And then the fact that Valve didn't release a game for 13 years with nothing but radio silence and leaving everyone on a cliffhanger. Yeah, I still haven't forgiven you guys. Like, what the... Okay. So then after 12 years of radio silence, they finally announced another Half-Life game. So obviously it would already have insane hype over it. And because that franchise was so beloved by many, people wouldn't mind spending a couple $100s just so they could see a fully rendered head crab. But wait, hold on. This video is about Bonelab, not this nearly 3-year-old piece of garbage. I'm just saying, I don't think Bonelab will get many new VR players to play a $40 game and then immediately get sick. Seriously, I can't emphasize enough how many people I know just gave up on VR because it makes them sick. But for people who already own headsets and have been waiting so long for a new game, Bonelab was basically a gift from God. But people saying Bonelab is the future of VR could lead to a problem. Now, there's no telling what the future of Bonelab is going to be, and I'm hoping for the best because I would very much like this game to be the future as VR as people say it. Now, I do love how Stress Level Zero has planned out the future for Bonelab, modding and working with the community. To me, that is amazing. Now, because of that, I can see why people call it the future. But seeing as the game has only been out for a day as of writing the script, I would say it is way too early to tell to see what the future of that game is going to be. Okay, that's enough about Bonelab's future. How about we talk about the actual game's current state? Here I'm going to be pretty nitpicky because the game does have a lot of polish already, so most of this is just me being picky. The physics, while amazing, are still pretty buggy. I found myself clipping through objects and even one time clipping through the entire map and getting stuck on everything. Now, it has improved so much from Boneworks, and I have a feeling it can't get much better, but that's something that I noticed is getting in the way a lot and kind of breaking a lot of immersion. Now, I played this game on the Index, and oh boy, I can speak for a lot of Index users. What the heck did they do to it? It was fine in Boneworks. Why does my grip not grab? Why do I have to use triggers to grab anything? Seriously. Now, eventually, I got used to it, but apparently the small thing is what caused so many people to drop the game entirely. Okay, now for the things I liked. Now, the gunplay, I do have to say, it is so much better than Boneworks. So personally, I think the gunplay in Boneworks was pretty bad. It's not horrible, but I found a certain jankiness to it. So I was very happy to see that they added a ton of guns and improved the gunplay a whole lot. The body mall feature, it is amazing. I love how easy it will be to import custom avatars to already have stats. Hopefully though, mod devs can modify the stats just in case it detects the stats that aren't desired by the developer. Because the way it gets these stats is with a silhouette, so we'll see how well that system works while mods come out. The campaign. Oh boy, the campaign, seriously, I can't describe what just happened. I'm not saying this lightly. This was single-handedly the best campaign I've ever experienced in almost in any game. It was so mind-bending and exciting. Now, I don't want to talk about the campaign too much because I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just gonna say that the ending was very just... why? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm going off script right here. So that's my opinion on Bonelab so far. Good game. I'm excited for the future of Bonelab, but I do not think the game will have as much of an impact on VR as people say it will, although I very much want to be proven wrong, and so far, the Steam sales are showing me just that. I hope you all enjoyed this very rushed video, and please play nice in the comments, like, please don't be mean. I can't.